Now, the question is whether you can make it in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years. You're going to make it. Break it down. Make it easy on yourself. How many times do I need to do X in order to collect whatever the number is, right? And break the math down so it's easy for you.
Look, I understand this was an easy layup for jokes, but I just think people grossly underestimate how impactful and important these very simplistic principles are for young people coming up. And anybody that puts people on game for how to earn money and get a better life is good in my book.
So first of all, just because somebody's given free game, that doesn't mean that their intentions are ethical. It doesn't always mean that it's free and that the message doesn't have some underlying agenda. And yeah, sure, some of these people do just hate or whatever. They have no experience and have no real leverage to speak on having an experience with Grant Cardone. But I have. So, and I spent a couple $100,000 with the guy, and about 3 years of my time and longer, I was following him and consuming his content long before that. So some of these messages that these gurus put out have underlying agendas. What do I mean by that? This is what I was talking about before, where like reading something as simple as a book can actually incept your mind, can get into your mind, and there's an agenda, there's a reason in the book, or a message within something you're watching, a podcast, a public speaking event, a networking event. In this video, Grant had a good message. He was basically saying, breaking down numbers and saying, if you ever made $45, you ever made $1,000, and you can make $1 million, and you just need to know the numbers and reverse engineer it. So good message. But remember, I've experienced it myself. I've bought $45 product from Grant, and I've bought $40,000 product from Grant. That in 2 days, it was supposed to transform my business, and that didn't happen. So surprise, surprise. This guy says, anybody's putting out a message and giving free game like that, they're all right in my book. And you got to be careful when you're doing that. Like, just because, like I said, they're giving out free game doesn't mean they get a free pass. All right, so look a little bit deeper, look a little bit closer. It's not always what it seems, especially if someone's always leading with good deeds and free stuff and donations and stuff like that, which Grant Cardone does a lot of. He got me. I've made thousands of dollars in donations to the Grant Cardone Foundation, even. And so, yeah, it's not always what it seems, is what I'm saying.